Welcome to Aditi Ma'am's Storytime. Come on, all boys and girls, what are you waiting for? Leave all that you have and let's join in for yet another scintillating, rocking session of stories. The story that I have for you is something very special, but I will not let the secret out so soon. Let's wait for your friends to join in. And once they are here, we'll all begin. So come on, everyone, come one, come all. Let's begin on this rocking session of a fun filled, interesting story that I have for you. I'm looking the story in my story bag. What story should I select for you? Till the time all kids are joining in, let's think of something that's very innovative, very interesting, something that we can relate to each other every day. So, I'm going to give you some clues to the story. As always, I will play a song for you to guess what's the story about. You have to join me in the song, do the actions, perform with me, have fun, and also listen on. After the song, you will tell me the clue to the story for today. Following which, I will share the story with you. So, boys and girls, if you're ready to go on the roller coaster ride of fun-filled stories with Aditi ma'am, let's leave everything else, sit straight, put on your smiles, and one, two, three, all eyes on me. Very well. So, if you can listen and listen to the audio and the video clearly, give me a thumbs up. Very good. If you can't, give me a thumbs down and we'll try and see if something can be done, though it might be just a minor network issue, so you can just wait to catch up. I'm playing the song, so everybody get ready to listen on. Give me a moment, I'm just sharing the song with you. All right. So let's begin. Show me a thumbs up if you can listen to this audio clearly. Very good.
You're the nicest person that I've ever met. Even though we live so far apart, oh, I'm so glad we kept in touch. But now I'm out of touch. Can you fill me in, dear friend? Oh, now is that so? Seems that life's got you low. Well, take a tip from me. If they're bringing you down, well, don't hang around. Put them in the garbage. If they're making you blue, well, you know what to do. Put them in the garbage. If you're busting the tires on your brand new bike, put them in the garbage. If they're brambles and thorns on your nice long hike, put them in the garbage. Garbage, oh, put them
Well, hope you've had a lovely time listening to the song that I've just presented for you. And now, if you're all ready, can you type out and guess what the song was about? Because that has a clue to my story. I'm waiting for your answers right here in the chat option on your screen. So keep sending me your answers. Very good. Okay, yes, excellent. Some of you are getting there. Very nice. Good. Keep sharing. I'm waiting for all the answers. Excellent. Well. That really shows that how attentive and a keen and good listener you are. Because it's really not easy to just listen and guess the theme of any story. But this is really nice. And don't worry, if you've not been able to get it right, there is nothing to worry at all. It will come by practice. Every time when you listen on, you rehearse, you listen more, and that's how you are going to get an idea. So, well done, children. Most of you have got it right. Yes, the song was being talked about garbage. Garbage. Now you may wonder, why are we talking about garbage? Well, another name for garbage is trash. And there is a cloud of trash over this little girl in our story. It just doesn't leave her at any time. It hovers around her head day in and day out. She is really worried, because of which she becomes very sad. So now, boys and girls, all you have to do is help her get out the cloud of trash that's on her head. Will you? Won't you? That's right. Show me a thumbs up if you will help her. Excellent. Thank you everyone for joining in. So, I'm going to share my screen now to tell you the story and let's help this little girl. Please let me know if you can all see my story very well and if you can listen on to me. Great. So the story I have, as most of you guessed, is about trash, which is a synonym or a similar name to garbage. Now, can you see this poor little girl? She seems to be running away. Who is following her? All the bees buzzing zzz behind her. And where do the bees buzz most of the times? Well. Bees always hover around set of trash or garbage, if you've anytime happened to notice. So, this garbage is hovering around this girl's head. Oh, poor little girl. Let's help her and find out why is this happening. A Cloud of Trash. The author is Karanjit Kaur. Our author is somebody who has written the story for us, and the illustrator. Now, who is an illustrator? Well, the illustrator is someone who draws the different images and pictures in a story. So, the illustrator of this book is Bhavna Vyas Viparthi. We'd like to thank them, as along with Pratham Books, who are the publishers of this book, who have brought this book for us to read. Let's find out. Chiku was the unhappiest girl among her friends. She was certainly the unhappiest girl in her entire class. Oh, oh, I don't have any friends, she thought. Why doesn't anyone come and play with me? Oh boy. She was perhaps the most unhappiest girl in the whole wide world. Do you want to know why, boys and girls? All the chota bachas and all the bada bachas. Let's find out. Listen on. Friends. Chiku had no friends anymore. No one wanted to play with Chiku because, all because she had a cloud of hanging trash over her head. A cloud of trash? Have you ever seen or heard a cloud of trash? Nah, nah, never me. Let's find out, how did this cloud of trash come over her head? It's troubling her so much. Well, kids, let's help her find a way to this. Come on. She had orange peels and biscuit packets, broken toys and pencil shavings, twisted plastic bottles and colorful plastic bags, all surrounded by a swarm of buzzing bees and flies. No one wanted to play with a girl who had a cloud of trash hanging on her. What if a rotten banana peel fell on her head? Ew! Yucky! No way! Chiku couldn't even play hide and seek, the favorite of our games, isn't it, boys and girls? Anymore. And why is that? Because she can be spotted very easily, as the cloud of trash will be visible to anyone and it would give her away. Let's walk to the school together, she said to Sona. Um, mm, maybe next time, Sona said, and she ran off in the opposite direction. Ew! And that was so sad and disheartening. May I borrow your pencil sharpener? She asked Sweetie in the class. No. Sweetie made a face and changed her seat to go and sit with Asha. Oh, that must have been so sad. Isn't that a really disheartening thing to do? Chiku even used to eat her lunch alone. Nobody would come near her ever. Chiku knew that she should have listened to her Amma. Amma is mother. Amma always told her not to litter. Litter means to throw garbage or trash here and there. Oh, don't throw the banana peel on the road after eating your banana, Chiku. Throw the empty biscuit packet in the dustbin. But Chiku never listened. She only laughed and kept littering. That's not the right thing to do. Should we ever do that? Then, one day, Amma became very angry. Soon, all this trash will start following you, she said. And Chico just laughed. Oh no, what are you saying, Ma? The next morning, Chiku woke up with a foul smell over the sound of buzzing flies. The cloud of trash was hanging over her head. Amma's words had come true, and then Chiku was unable to laugh. What is this over my head? She screamed and yelled. Is it a dream? She wondered. She rubbed her eyes. She tried to think it to go away when she woke up. It must just be a bad dream for her. But no, it was all there. All the trash was really there. Oh my God, what have I brought myself into? She wondered. Chiku tried to run away, but all the trash that she had been throwing on the roads, throwing everywhere at home, outside her home, at school, in the market, in all the public places, the trash was now all together over her head. It followed her everywhere. Chiku took a broom, a jharu, to sweep the cloud away, down, whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. But the trash could not be swept away. Chiku tried everything possible. She screamed, Go away! Leave me alone! She said. She asked the cloud to just let her live in peace. She even tried to take the cloud and throw it into the dustbin. But do you think that would help her now? The cloud of trash just wouldn't go. As you can see that boys and girls in the picture here, everything that she had littered with was just there. So, this was the reason that Chiku became very unhappy. Then one day, one fine day, something happened. Chiku saw Bala throwing a banana peel after eating a banana on the road. Chiku was so upset and annoyed. Could he not see the cloud over her head? Oi, oi, you silly boy, she yelled. Don't throw the peel on the road. Someone will slip on it. Bala, scared of the trash cloud, threw the peel into the dustbin. Wow. The next day, the trash cloud had become smaller and smaller. How did that happen? Chiku wondered. Then Chiku saw Rima auntie throwing away plastic bags. Auntie, auntie, Rima auntie, Chiku said. Please don't trash like this in the open. Please pick up these bags and reuse them. Rima auntie picked up the bags and left and put them in the required dustbin. Or she just took them to reuse them. The next day, something magical was happening. When Chiku woke up, the cloud was much, much smaller. Chiku smiled. She knew exactly what she had to do. So I hope, boys and girls, you are realizing what's happening and how is this magic working. Now again, when someone threw a biscuit packet or pencil shavings Chiku would stop them. Please stop. She would ask them to throw it in the dustbin or trash can, or she picked up every twisted plastic bottle and put it in the dustbin, every bit of trash. As you can see, she's holding in her hands and going towards the dustbin. The village started to become cleaner and cleaner, and Chiku's cloud became smaller and smaller. Now, until one day, one final good day, it was all gone, completely gone. And do you know the reason why that happened? Chiku was now perhaps the happiest girl in the whole wide world. So, boys and girls, tell me, why did this happen? Just write your answers in the chat box. Why did the cloud of trash go away? You can give me a few words or just one sentence to let me understand if you have followed what the story is trying to tell you. I'm waiting for your answers. So do trickle in your answers. Very good. Excellent. Superb. That's the way. So this shows that you have been so attentively listening to the story that we have here for you. As for Chiku, she never ever littered again. And secretly, she also liked cleaning and living in a clean village. Well, but she was scared that the trash cloud could come back someday. Who knew? So she tried to be clean and not littering anywhere, and she tried to stop anyone else who tried to litter. So, boys and girls, isn't that a lovely, wonderful story? This is something that we see every day, each day. But if we do our bit, we can save the environment by making our place, our houses, our localities, our cities cleaner and a better place to live in. Now, can you see how happy Chiku is? She's got back all her friends. They are back with her, playing, flying kites, flying the balloons. What lovely, colorful balloons. And the green trash can, the dustbin, is in that corner with no litter around it. So, whenever after the pandemic is over, when you will be stepping out or even at home, make sure to put any trash that you have, anything that you have to throw, should only be in its proper place, which is a dustbin. Also make sure that your papa, mummy, dadu, dadi, nanu, nani, bhaiya, didi, everybody in the house is also not littering. They should throw all the garbage in the garbage can. So, boys and girls, let's also talk about a little about trash. Have you ever wondered that what happens to the trash once you throw it away? Well, it certainly doesn't become a cloud on your head, just like it did on Chiku's, but the trash that you throw like this in your house dustbins ends up in a garbage bin near your home. So every locality has a garbage bin where all this trash goes. When you litter, the trash collects by the side of the road. So some of it goes into the drains that carries the wastewater from your house. This will clog or stop the drains, and it attracts flies which spread the nasty diseases. Oh, don't we not like that? And nobody for that matter wants to live in a dirty environment? Well, as you've just seen, asked Chiku. So, here's how not to make a cloud of trash anywhere. We can start by doing little things, very small things, in our houses and outside. We can start by not littering our surroundings. Always throw the waste into a dustbin. Look around for the nearest one. After you eat a banana, don't throw it on the road. Put the peel in a small bag until you find a dustbin. You know what I do when I am going anywhere in my car? I have kept a small, tiny little dustbin, or sometimes I keep a bag in which I collect all the trash on the way, in which I'm suppose if I'm eating something or if I've sneezed and I have to throw a tissue, I put it inside that poly bag and or a paper bag, and then once I reach back home, I take that bag and throw it in the dustbin. Or if I see a dustbin on the road somewhere, I take that and I throw it. What a simple way to do and save your environment. You can follow it too. There are many things that you may think are useless, but like the paper bag into which you put the peel. But not everything is waste. So don't throw the bag with the peel. Take it home and you can reuse it. Cover all the dustbins so that the flies can't get inside and prevent the spread of disease. So, boys and girls, I hope you have really understood what the theme of the story is all about today, because this is something that we have to relate to save our environment. Our little step can really go a big way to save Mother Earth. We can avoid causing pollution and also prevent nasty diseases from affecting all of us. So, kids, I'm going to ask you to share the moral of the story. But before that, let's quickly do a round of word meanings for the story. Just give me a moment. All right, let's do some difficult words and their meanings. I'm going to ask you to share the meanings of these words, or I'm also going to tell you the synonyms. Synonyms are similar sounding words, similar words to the word that is being asked. So, for example, uh, trash. The other word or the similar meaning of trash could be garbage. Okay? So, all you need to do is type your answers in the chat option on your screen. Let's move on to the first word, unhappy. What do you think can be the synonym for the word unhappy? Type down your answers. I'm waiting for them in the chat option. Very good. Absolutely correct. Excellent. The synonym or the word meaning for unhappy is sad. Very good. Yes. The others are also correct. Excellent. Another word could be disheartened. Unhappy could also mean disheartened. What would be another word for peels? Another word or synonym or the meaning for peels could be, I'm waiting, send me your answers. Very good. Keep shooting your answers in the chat. I'm looking at them. Good going. Superb. Excellent. Yes, the meaning of the synonym for peels is skin. So, any fruit that has a skin, a banana peel, the banana skin, an orange peel, the skin of an orange. Very well done, kids. Let's move on to the next word. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Next word is, the next word can be, let's see. Let me try and give you something that's a little difficult because you are a smart bunch of kids, as I can see, and you are getting all the answers correct. What is the meaning or synonym for rotten? The word rotten. Good. The synonym or the word meaning for rotten. Excellent. Yes, you've got it right. Keep throwing, keep shooting your answers. Very well. The meaning is, the synonym is to be spoiled. So, a rotten banana is a spoiled banana which is not fresh anymore. Excellent. You're sharing your answers very well. Keep writing, keep shooting them to us. We are reading them very well. Good to go. Let's move on to the next word. The next word can be listen. What do you think is the meaning for listen? The synonym for listen. Good going. Excellent. The meaning of the synonym for listen, yes, is to hear. To hear. Absolutely. Very well done. What an intelligent bunch of kids you are. Superb. Let's move on to the next word, which is litter. What is the synonym or the meaning for litter? Good. You've been listening very well. Like your answers, they are just appropriate. Litter means trash. So, I hope you've had a good time listening to the story. It has a theme, an appropriate theme that we can all relate to. Do send in your moral that you think for the story. You can write it down in the chat option right here. The key takeaway or the key learning you think the story teaches us. I'm waiting for the answers. Keep sharing them very well. Good. So, boys and girls, thank you so much for joining in to this wonderful session of Aditi Ma'am's Story Time. Until we meet next, happy listening and happy reading. See you soon. Thank you.